In this video, I'm going to be telling you about every single egg in Pet Simulator X, as well as some secret eggs that you definitely did not know about. Okay, so let's start off with some eggs from the spawn world. The very first egg of the game is called a crack egg. This egg normally costs 300 coins, and if you want to buy the golden version, that's 2,700. And from this egg, you have a 28% chance of getting the cat, a 28% chance of getting a dog, and a 28% chance of getting a bunny, along with a 14% chance of getting a white bunny, and a mere 3% chance of getting the Dalmatian pet. And if you end up getting this pet, you'd be really lucky to start off. And in the golden version of this egg, you just get golden versions of the pets I mentioned from the cracked egg. And this is the same pattern for every single egg in the game. So the next egg we got here is called the spotted egg. And this egg normally costs 1,000 coins. And the golden version costs a total of 9,000. From the cracked egg, you can get the cow for a 38% chance, the piggy for also a 38% chance, a chicken for 15, a chick for 8%, and a noob for 0.23. And I doubt a lot of you are going to be getting this one. Next egg we got here is the wood egg. It normally costs 4,500 coins, and the golden version costs 31,500. And from this egg, you can get the lamb with a 34% chance, a bear with also a 34, a fox with a 17, monkey with a 12% chance, and a corgi for a 3%. Next up, we got the grass egg, which costs a total of 12,500 coins, and the golden version that costs 112,000. Damn, that's a lot of money. From the grass egg, you can get the black bear and the squirrel for both a 34% chance, the raccoon for a 24, the parrot for a 7, and the tiger for a mere 2%. Moving on to the beach eggs. First up, we got the beach ball egg, which costs a total of 35,000 coins, and the golden version costing 315,000. From this egg, you have a 59% chance of getting the turtle, an 18% chance of getting the blue fish, another 18% chance of getting the green fish, and a 5% chance of the goldfish, and an unknown percentage chance for the hydra. When the percentage is unknown, it's usually way closer to 0 than 1, like I'm talking 0.0 something. So I doubt you guys are going to be rolling the hydra from this egg. Next egg we got here is the coconut egg, and this egg normally costs 110,000 coins, and the golden version costs 990,000. Damn, that's almost 1 million. From this egg, you have a 40% chance for the ugly duckling, along with the flamingo, a 16% chance for the ducky, a 4% chance for the shark, and a question mark percent chance for the kraken. Next egg we got here is the rock egg, which normally costs 175,000, and the golden version costs 1,570,000. Damn, that is a lot of money. You have a 46% chance of getting the gecko along with the elephant, a 7% chance of the happy rock, and a 2% chance of a griffin. Next egg we got here is the geode egg, which costs a total of 375,000 in its normal form, and in its golden it's 3,380,000. And from this egg you can get the bat for a 61% chance, the orange gecko for a 31%, the bull for a 7%, the immortus for a 0.37%, and the mortis for a question mark percent. And that's literally 2 rare pets from one egg, but I doubt you're getting either one on your first spin. Moving on to the winter eggs, the first one we got here is the snow egg, which costs 650,000, and in its golden version costs 5,850,000. From this egg you can get the snow cap for 32, the snow dog for 32, the deer for 24, the arctic fox for 11, and the frost dragon for 0.64. Next egg we got here is the ice egg, and this is the first egg in the game where its normal version exceeds 1 million coins. The normal version costs 1,100,000, and its golden version costs 9,900,000. Damn, that's almost 1 billion. And from this egg you can get the polar bear for a 36% chance, the walrus for another 36%, the seal for a 14, the penguin for a 14, and a snowman with a 0.16. Moving on to the glacier eggs, the first one we got here is the icicle egg, which normally costs 1,900,000 coins, and its golden version costs 17,100,000. From this egg you have a 42% chance of getting the snow squirrel, a 42% chance of the snow leopard, 11% chance of the ice slime, 4% chance of a husky, and a 0.17% chance of an ice immortus. And that is a pretty cool looking pet if you ask me. Next egg we got here is the yeti egg, and this one costs 3,750,000 coins, and its golden version costs 33,800,000. This egg has a 66% chance of the puffin, a 33% chance of the snow ram, a 0.2% chance of the cheerful yeti, and a 0.2% chance of the angry yeti. Moving on to the desert eggs, the first one we got here is the cactus egg, which costs a total of 6 million coins, and its golden version costs 54 million. From this egg you can get the desert cat with a 53% chance, the bobcat with a 27% chance, the panther with a 17% chance, and the lion with a 3%. Next egg we got here is the spiked egg, which costs a total of 9,250,000, and the golden version costs 83,300,000. And from this egg you can get the sand turtle and the camel for both 40%, the armadillo for 16, the slime for 4%, and the black widow for 0.1%. If you roll this egg, you're not getting that one anytime soon. Moving on to the volcano eggs, the first one we got here is the obsidian egg, which costs 22,500,000 coins, and its golden version costs 203 million. From this egg you can get the fire cat for a 43% chance, the fire dog for another 43, the dragon for 13, 13, the fire horse for 0.15, and the phoenix for a question mark %. And that makes the phoenix a pretty rare pet. Moving on to the magma egg. The magma egg costs a total of 80 million coins, and its golden version costs 563 million. And in the magma egg, you can get the hell fox for 43, the hell bat for another 43, the lava slime for 13, the flame mortis for 0.17, and the three-headed dragon for a question mark % chance. Now moving on to the final area in the spawn world, we got the Dominus egg. And you actually unlock this egg in a secret compartment at the back of spawn. This egg costs a total of 1 billion coins, and it has no golden version. And from this egg, you can get the Dominus Infernus for 43% chance, the Dominus Vigitus for another 43, the Dominus Imperius for 13%, and the Domimotus for a question mark %. But let me just tell you one thing, all of these pets are extremely good for the spawn world, and if you end up getting this at the start, it'll make your grinding life in the spawn world a lot easier. Alright, moving on to the fantasy world, the first egg that we got here is the enchanted egg. And you can buy this for a total of 7,500 fantasy coins, and the golden version costs 67,500. From this egg, you can get the froggy for 38, you can get the cyclops for another 38, you can get the enchanted cat for 11, the enchanted elephant for another 11, you can get the peacock for a 1% chance, the enchanted deer for 0.15, and the fairy for 0.15. Damn, that's one hell of a starter egg. Next egg in the fantasy world is called the relic egg. This one costs 95,000 fantasy coins, and the golden version costs 855,000. From this egg, you can get the green cobra and the purple cobra for both a 38% chance, the goblin and the crocodile for both an 11%, the dino for 0.95, the king cobra for 0.15, and the sphinx for a question mark %, making it really rare. Next egg we got here is the samurai egg, and this one costs 235,000 fantasy coins, and the golden version costs 2,120,000. From this egg, you can get the panda for 63%, the axolotl for 25, the white tiger for 10, the red panda for 2%, the samurai bull for 0.19, and the samurai dragon for a question mark %. Moving on, the next egg is the rainbow egg, and this one costs 1 million fantasy coins, and the golden version costs 9 million. From this, you can get the cotton candy lamb for 55, the rainbow fish and the rainbow slime for both at 22%, then the cupcake for 0.18, and the unicorn for a question mark %. After the rainbow egg, we got the haunted egg. This one costs 3,500,000 fantasy coins, and the golden version costs 31,500,000. From this egg, you can get the skelly for 54%, the ghost for 22, the reaper for 22, the will-o-wisp for 2%, the shadow griffin for 0.19, the agony for a question mark, and the phantom wolf for a question mark, which makes both of them very, very rare. Next egg we got here is called the hell egg, and this one costs a whopping 10 million fantasy coins, and the golden version costs 90 million. From this egg, you can get the hell chick for 65% chance, the hell rock for 32, the hell hound for 2%, the hell spider for 0.26, the demon for 0.19, the hound of Hades and the Vibrant of Hades for both a question mark %. After the hell egg, we obviously have the heaven egg, and this egg costs a total of 30 million fantasy coins, and the golden version costs 360 million. From this egg, you can get the angel cat for 65%, the angel dog for 33, the dove for 2%, the heavenly peacock for 0.2, and Pegasus for a question mark %. Next, we got the Imperium egg, and this one costs 350 million, and the golden version costs 3,150 million. From this egg, for 50%, you can get the Imperium snake, for 37%, you can get the Imperium stallion, and for 12%, you can get the Imperium fox, and for a question mark %, you can get the Imperium dragon and the Angelus. And this is definitely the best egg by far on this list. And that's pretty much it for the fantasy world. Let's go to the tech one. Alright, now we're in the tech world, and the very first egg we got here is called the metal egg, and this one costs 3,000 tech coins, and the golden version costs 27,000. From this egg, you can get the cyborg cat for 66%, the cyborg dog for 33%, the cyborg bunny for 1%, and the cyborg dragon for a 0.23% chance. Next egg is called the tech egg. Makes sense because we're in the tech world, and this one costs 10,500 tech coins, and the golden version costs 94,500. From this egg, you can get the cyborg ducky for 66%, and the cyborg panda for 33%, the cyborg mortis for 0.27, and the cyborg dominus for a question mark %. Next egg is the titanium egg, and this one costs 32,500 tech coins, and the golden version costs 293,000. From this egg, you can get the cyber bunny for 98%, the cyber raccoon for 2%, the myrtle skull for 0.03, and the A36 for a question mark %. Next egg we got here is the dark tech egg. This one costs 115,000, and the golden version costs 1,030,000. From this egg, you can get the cyber fox for 97%, which means you probably get this almost every time you roll this egg, and the robot for 3%, the happy computer for 0.39, and the technocap for a question mark % chance, and the M2 prototype and the M6 prototype for both a question mark % chance. But I will mention that the M2 and the M6 are way rarer than the technocap. because they're mythicals and the Techno Cat is not. Next egg is the Steampunk egg, and this one costs 475,000 tech coins, and the golden version costs 4,280,000. From this egg, you can get the Toy Mouse for 71%, the Cat Magician for 25%, the Steampunk Octopus for 2%, the Steampunk Bat for 1%, the Steampunk Wolf for 0.29, and the Sophisticated Wolf for a %. Moving on, we got the Mechanical egg. This one costs 1,650,000, and the golden version costs 14,800,000. From this egg, you can get the Ducky Magician for a 72% chance, the Mining Mole for 25%, the Steampunk Crocodile for 2%, the Steampunk Fish for 0.29, the Mechanical Spider for a %, and the Blimp Dragon for a %. Damn, that's one hell of an egg. Next on this list, we got the Lab egg, and this one costs 5 million tech coins, and the golden version costs 45 million. From this egg, you can get the Reversed Cat for 71%, the Reversed Dog for 25%, the Stacked Cat for 2%, and the Stacked Dog for another 2%. And finally, the Stacked Dominus for a %. chance. Next egg we got here is the Chemical egg. This one costs a whopping 12,500,000 in its normal form, and its golden version costs 113 million. From this egg, you can get the Blurred Bear for a 95% chance, so I don't really recommend rolling this egg. Just wait for the next one, because there's a 95% chance you're getting this Blurred Bear, which isn't even that good for the stage you're at in the tech world. Next up, we got the 5% chance of a Blurred Axolotl, then we got the Blurred Dominus for 0.32, and the Blurred Agony for a %, chance, and the Dominus Alienus for another %. Moving on, we got the Martian egg, and this one costs 62,500,000 tech coins, and its golden version costs 562 million. From this one, you can get Glebo the Alien for 94%, and just like the previous one, I don't really recommend rolling this unless you're looking for a specific pet. Then we got the Astronaut Cat for 5%, the Alien Axolotl for 0.33, the Star Surfer for a %, and the Alien Parasite for another %. Moving on from the Martian egg, we got the Planet egg, and this one costs a whopping 172 million, and its golden version costs 1,550 million. From this one, you have a 94% chance of getting the Jelly Alien, a 6% chance of getting the Alien Archine, a 0.33 for the Red Fluffy, and a 0.33 for the Blue Fluffy, and a % chance for the Galaxy Fox. Moving on from the Planet egg, we got the Glitch egg, and this one you get once you unlock the glitch area in the tech world. This egg costs a whopping 500 million tech coins, and its golden version costs 4,500 million. From this one, you have a 49% chance of getting the Glitch Cat and the Glitch Dog. Then we got the Glitch Dragon for 2%, the Glitch Dominus for 0.17, then we got the Glitched Unicorn, Glitched Phoenix, and Glitched Immortus for all a % chance. And damn, this is a stacked egg. But you're probably going to end up with the Glitch Cat or Glitch Dog, because they both add up to a total of 98%. So you're probably getting one of those. Next egg we got on this list is the Hacker egg, and this egg in its normal version costs 3 billion tech coins, and its golden version costs 27 billion. Damn, that is one hell of an egg. From this egg, you can get the Hacked Raccoon for a 91% chance, the Hacked Cat for 5%, the Haxigator for 4%, and the Haxolotl along with the 404 Demon for a %. And that's it for the tech world. Let's go to the Axolotl Ocean. Okay, so on to the Axolotl Ocean now. In this place, the first egg that we got here is the Axolotl egg, and this one costs a total of 35,000 rainbow coins. And from this egg, you can get the Camel Axolotl and the Chill Axolotl for both a 49% chance. Then we got the Lumi Axolotl for 2%, the Midnight Axolotl for 0.17, then the Storm Axolotl along with the Imperium Axolotl for both a %. chance. Next egg we got here is the Shiny Axolotl egg, and this is literally almost the same as the first one, but it's just a bit more shiny. And this one costs 150,000 rainbow coins, and the golden version costs 1,350,000. From this egg, you can get the Nature Axolotl and the Fancy Axolotl for both a 49% chance. Then we got the Axolotus for 2%, the Hydra Axolotl for 0.15, and the Astral Axolotl along with the Hellish Axolotl for both a %. chance. And that's it. That's literally all the eggs that are in the Axolotl world. Let's move on to the Pixel. Alrighty, moving on to the Pixel world. The first egg we got here is obviously called the Pixel egg, and this one costs a total of 525,000 rainbow coins, and the golden version costs 4,720,000. From this egg, you can get the Pixel Cat for 61%, the Pixel Corgi for 37%, and the Pixel Chick for 2%, along with the Pixel Tiger for 0.18% and the Pixel Dragon for a %. Next egg on the list is the Spotted Pixel egg, and this one costs 1,850,000 rainbow coins, and the golden version costs 16,600,000. From this egg, you can get the Pixel Goblin for a 93% chance. So once again, with this egg, I recommend waiting and just skipping it. You don't really need to buy it because you're probably just going to end up with the worst pet in this egg. Next, we got the Pixel Shark for a 4% chance, the Pixel Dino for a 3%, the Pixel Pink Slime for 0.28, and the Pixel Wolf and the Pixel Demon for both a %. chance. Next, we got the Rainbow Pixel egg, and this one costs 9,250,000. 100,000. And this golden version cost 83,200,000. And everything you get from this egg is really good. First, we got the Pixel Pink Slime for 96% chance. And then we got the Pixel Wolf along with the Pixel Demon for a question mark percent. And that's literally it for Pixel World. Damn, there's literally no eggs in any of these worlds. So after Pixel World, we got Cat World. And the first egg here is called the Paw Egg. And this one costs 63,550,000 rainbow coins. And the golden version costs 328,950,000. From this egg, you can get the Propeller Cat for 57%, the Fluffy Cat for 39%, the Hydra Cat for 2.1%, the Garden Cat for 1.9%, the Clown Cat for 0.17%, and the Balloon Cat for question mark percent. Next up, we got the Yarn Egg, and this one costs 163 million rainbow coins, and the golden version costs 1,224,000,000. From this egg, you can get the Safety Cat for 93% chance, the Error Cat for 4%, the Demolition Cat for 3.1%, the Hoverboard Cat for 0.27%, the Rich Cat and the Helicopter Cat for both a question mark percent. Next egg in Cat World is called the Cat Egg. Pretty ironic. The Cat Egg costs 531,250,000 rainbow coins, and the golden version costs 4,781,250,000. Damn, that's a lot of numbers. From this egg, you can get the Hoverboard Cat for 96% chance, the Rich Cat, and the Helicopter Cat for a question mark percent. Next up, we got the final egg in Cat World, and this one is called the Royal Egg, and it costs 5,300,000,000 rainbow coins. And from this egg, you can get the Hoverboard Cat for 96%, the Rich Cat, the Helicopter Cat, and the huge green Balloon Cat for a question mark percent. In my opinion, this chest is definitely worth it because you can get a huge pet from it, but keep in mind the chances are really low. But that's it for Cat World. Let's head over to Doodle. The first egg we got here is called the Flower Doodle Egg, and this one costs 1,000 cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 9,000. From this egg, you can get the Doodle Cat for a whopping 49% chance, the Doodle Corgi for a 39%, the Doodle Ducky for a 9.8%, the Doodle Bunny for a 1.3%, and the Doodle Bee for a 0.23%. Next egg we got here is the Snowy Doodle Egg, and this one costs 3,600 cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 32,400. From this egg, you can get the Doodle Snow Leopard for 51%, the Doodle Snow Ram for 33%, the Doodle Walrus for 10%, the Doodle Snow Owl for 5.3%, the Doodle Penguin for 0.27%, and the Doodle Narwhal for a question mark percent. Next egg we got here is the Farm Doodle Egg, and this one costs 20,000 cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 180,000. From this egg, you can get the Doodle Cow for 58% chance, the Doodle Piggy for a 39%, the Doodle Lamb for 2.9%, the Doodle Ugly Duckling for 0.37%, and the Doodle Chicken and Doodle Mouse for both a question mark percent chance. Next egg we got here actually looks pretty cool. It doesn't really look like an egg at all. It's called the Tropical Doodle Egg, and this one costs 85,000 cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 765,000. From this egg, you can get the Doodle Fish for 50% chance, the Doodle Flamingo for 47%. So those two pets are probably what you're going to be getting when you roll this egg. Next, we got the Doodle Turtle for 2.3%, the Doodle Shark for 0.32%, and the Doodle Axolotl, Doodle Monkey, and Doodle Parrot all for a question mark percent chance. Next egg we got here is called a Barred Doodle Egg, and this one costs 425,000 cartoon coins, and this one actually has no golden variation. From this egg, you can get the Doodle Shark for a 99% chance, so that's probably what you're going to be getting most of the time, but we still got a bunch of other pets here. We got the Doodle Axolotl, the Doodle Monkey, the Doodle Parrot, the Doodle Dolphin, and the huge Doodle Cat, all for a question mark percent chance. In my opinion, any egg in the game that has a chance of giving you a huge pet is definitely worth it. Those are like the coolest things ever. Next up, we got the Mushroom Doodle Egg, and this one costs 240,000 cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 2,700,000. From this egg, you can get the Doodle Fox for 93%, the Doodle Raccoon for 4.2%, the Doodle Black Bear for 2.1%, the Doodle Squirrel for 0.28%, then the Doodle Green Cobra and the Doodle Sloth for both a question mark percent chance. Next up, we got the Safari Doodle Egg, and this one costs 875,000 cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 11,250,000. From this, you can get the Doodle Tiger for 50%, the Doodle Elephant for 49%, the Doodle Crocodile for 0.43%, the Doodle Lion for 0.14%, and the Doodle Lemur and the Doodle Rhino for both a question mark percent. After that, we got the Fairy Doodle Eggs, and these ones actually look pretty cool. Each of these eggs cost 3,500,000 cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 47,250,000. From this egg, you can get the Doodle Fairy for a whopping 97% chance, so you're probably only going to be getting this when you roll the egg. Then we got the Doodle Griffin for 2.2%, the Doodle Pegasus for 0.72%, the Doodle Dragon for 0.36%, and the Doodle Unicorn and the Doodle Agony for both a question mark percent chance. Moving on to the final egg of the Doodle world. This world was actually pretty long compared to the last two. Now we got the Gem Doodle Egg, and this one costs a total of 11,500,000 for each egg, and the golden version costs 180 20 million. From this egg, you can get the Doodle Lion for a 66% chance, the Doodle Dragon for a 33, and then the Doodle Unicorn, the Doodle Rhino, the Doodle Agony, the Doodle Hydra, and the huge Doodle Fairy for all a %% chance. And that's it for the Doodle world. Let's go on to the Kawaii world. Alright, moving on to the Kawaii world. The first egg we got here is obviously the Kawaii egg, and this one costs 14 million cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 162 million. From this egg, you can get the Kawaii cat for a 60% chance, then the strawberry cow for a 36%, the flower panda for a 2%, the mushroom fox for another 2%, the speedling squirrel for a 0.18%, and the dino bear for a %% chance. Next egg we got here is the Sakura egg, and this one looks pretty cool. It costs a total of 30 million cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 360 million. From this egg, you can get the breed Shiba for a 93% chance, so this is mostly what you're going to be getting. Then we got the playful seal for a 4.1% chance, the butterfly llama for a 3%, the sailor narwhal for a 0.29%, the chef monkey, and the cupcake unicorn for both a %. Then we got the cafe egg, and each one of these cost 110 million, and the golden version costs 1,440 million. Damn, that is very expensive. From this egg, you can get the sailor narwhal for a 96%, the chef monkey, the cupcake unicorn, the masked owl, the huge kawaii cat, and the huge bread Shiba for all a %% chance. But the huge bread Shiba is only available in hardcore mode. Next egg we got here is called the dojo egg, and this one actually does not have a golden variation. It costs a total of 420 million cartoon coins. From this, you can get the sailor narwhal for 96%, the chef monkey, the cupcake unicorn, the masked owl, the huge kawaii cat, and the huge bread Shiba for all a %% chance. And this is literally the same thing as the previous egg. That's pretty weird. Moving on to the final egg of the Kawaii world, we got the Kawaii Alley egg, and this one also does not have a golden version, and the normal version costs 750 million. And this egg's odds are pretty much the same as the previous two. It's the sailor narwhal for 96%, then we got the chef monkey, the cupcake unicorn, masked owl, huge kawaii dragon, and then we got the huge ninja axolotl. So the last huge pet is the only difference between the previous eggs. And that's it for this world. Let's go on to the final world, the dog world. Moving on to the dog world, the very first egg that we have here is called the bone egg. Pretty fitting for the dog world, because dogs like bones. This egg costs a whopping 130 million cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 1,170 million. From this egg, you can get the wizard Westie for an 84% chance, then we got the plunk sky for a 12% chance, we got the umbrella dog for a 2.2, the torpedo shepherd for 2%, the bubble dog, and the firefighter Dalmatian for both a %. Moving on to the collar egg. This one costs 280 million cartoon coins, and the golden version costs 2,527 million. From this egg, you can get the detective terrier for a 93% chance, then we got the robber pug for a 2% chance, the gamer Shiba for a 1%, the skateboard bulldog for a 0.27, and finally we got the basketball retriever and the hot dog for both a %. chance. And I actually love the way the hot dog looks. It's pretty funny. Next, we got the dog egg in Dog World. This egg costs 975 million in its normal version, and the golden one costs 8,780 million. From this egg, you can get the skateboard bulldog for a 96% chance, the basketball retriever, the hot dog, the atomic corgi, the huge firefighter Dalmatian, and the huge basketball retriever with all a %. chance. But keep in mind, the huge basketball retriever is only available in hardcore mode. Next egg we got in Dog World is called the disco egg, and this one costs a whopping 9 billion cartoon coins. And from this egg, you can get the skateboard bulldog for a 96% chance, the basketball retriever, the hot dog, the atomic corgi, the huge firefighter Dalmatian, and the huge gamer Shiba for all a %. chance. And that's it. That's literally every egg in the game.